Well, hello, my beautiful Pisceanos. Welcome to my world tarot. Hope everybody woke up happy and healthy and in a great mood. Sending out abundance of positive energy. We're going to do a general reading today, so please only take what resonates and leave the rest. So, you know me at my world tarot. We don't dwell on the past because we all know what roads we have taken to get to where we are now. So we're going to focus more on the present and into the near future. Now, if you see smoke in the video, I am burning a smudge stick, okay? Just trying to cleanse the area here so we can get some really good readings out today. So I'll be doing a live stream. I had it scheduled for 5, but there's another live stream I want to watch from somebody else that's going to be about the same time. So I'm probably going to reschedule mine for 6 Pacific time, okay? Yeah, if you haven't already, please hit that like, that subscribe, and that share, and let's get my readings out there. I'm so excited about hitting that 500 mark so that I can start selling my merch and these smudge sticks and my Tree of Life chakra jewelry and stuff. So, yeah, I'm excited. Spirit, higher beings, ancestors, show me the cards you want my beautiful Pisceanos to see today. Okay. Sorry, it's coffee time. You know me, we're pretty laid back here at my world tarot. Okay, let's go ahead and get started. Now, because I am using my old original tarot deck, the one, that I, always fall back on, I am going to do reversed. There will be reversed in this reading, okay? If I use any of the other ones, I don't. It's just this deck I do. Something told me to use it, so that's what I'm going to do. Okay, so, for overall, I got the Star card. And the Star card is all about hope, spirituality, renewal, inspiration, and serenity. So, there you definitely have had some spiritual breakthroughs, okay, or started a new path and came into a renewal, which, it makes sense with all the full moons and change moons and stuff, all the moons we have this month. Okay, so that's overall. It shows that you're beginning, down a new path, or you let stuff go and you just kind of cleansed yourself of negative people, places, or things. Here in your recent past, you've had some delays, some frustrations, and holding back on something, because I did get the 8 of Wands in reverse. And that's just, like I said, delays, holding off on something. And then I get the 2 of Swords in reverse, which is indecisive, confused, information overload. So maybe you got some information about something and got a little bit confused about it, so you held off on making some, maybe a trip. Because that 8 of Wands is also about air travel, or about traveling. And it's about swift change and stuff. So you've delayed something in your recent past, okay? Because you got some information about it, and it kind of confused you. And then in your recent past, I got the 5 of Swords. 5 of Swords, all about conflict, tension, loss, defeat, and betrayal. So that's probably what was going on. You got some information. We're told something wasn't right, or you felt it, your intuition, and you delayed some sort of trip or something you wanted to do. Okay, that was in your recent past. Now remember, the Star card is still there. So whatever it was that was confusing you doesn't look like it is now with the cards that are showing up in the present, because first card that showed up was that 3 of Cups. 3 of Cups in your present is all about celebration with your community, being very creative, and it following that Star card. It means that you've made a decision, maybe that information overload, that confusion you're having in your recent past, you've got some clear thinking on it. Yeah. And people are liking the choice that you made. And then I get the 8 of Swords, and that's all about isolation, you're restricting yourself. You're self-restricting. You're restricting yourself from certain people, places, and things. Okay? And maybe that's why you got that hope and that renewal. You made a decision. Because then I get the devil in reverse. The devil's all about you're detaching, breaking free. You reclaimed your power. Okay? That's here in the present. Let's go ahead and go off of that celebration. So, you're celebrating some emotions that you have had blocked or repressed for a while. With the Ace of Pentacles in reverse there. And creative blocks, emotional. So whatever it was that you are now celebrating, it was these emotions that you had blocked and that you had repressed. You're letting go of that. Because then I get the Moon card, and that's all about you saw, it was an illusion to you. So maybe your intuition was kicking in about a certain person, place, or thing, and or a situation, and you were illusioned by it. So you were, you thought, no, this person can't be like that because Pisces see the good in everybody, okay, because they're good, and I see this and that and that. But you got some information, and it made you really sit down and think, and you went with your intuition and made a decision, and that's what the people are celebrating. Okay. With that Moon card, you definitely had, and maybe you were also, can also mean like the fear and anxiety. So maybe you were scared to let go, or scared to tell people how you were feeling about this person, what you were, like, oh my gosh, I just have a funny feeling. And, because as Pisces, we, like I said, we see the good in everybody. We don't want to think that anybody is trying to manipulate us. It happens. Let me tell you, it happens, okay? We all go through things in life, and we all trust in people, and sometimes those people hurt us, and it's lessons learned. Sage, clean your area, clean your space. Okay, so let's go ahead and go off of that Eight of Swords. The Eight of Swords, like I said, she's all about restricting yourself, isolating yourself. You notice how she's blinded, but the blindfold is in front of the sword. She is blinding herself to any of that negativity that was her battles from the past. But she is taking those lessons learned, okay, that she's learned from them. Let's go ahead and go off her. Then I get the Two of Wands, which is future planning, progress, decisions, and discovery. Okay, so, like I said, Wands are all about discovery and learning, lessons learned. You've definitely can now, you have released that fear, you have released that chaos, you have released, those things that were clouding your judgment, and it's showing, and that's why that Star card popped up. And you are now able to make some of those future plans that you wanted. And, make decisions. So now, and you discovered that about yourself. Hey, I can now do this. And maybe you have thought about some things that you wanted to do and discovered which ones you made a decision. So good for you, Pisces. And then I get the Lovers in reverse, which is a disharmony, imbalance, misalignment, and values. So whatever it was that you had discovered and that set you on this different path, it had something to do with somebody who was bringing you disharmony and was going against your values. So you've always got to stick to your values, your true core, okay? Because if you don't, you're not being your true authentic self. Again, whenever you're thinking that there's manipulation going on or disharmony, Sage. It works, I'm telling you. I'm burning a whole lot of it today. So make sure that, that you just follow your true path and be true to yourself. And then I get the Queen of Swords, because once you do that, look at this. Queen of Swords is all about quick thinking, organized, perspective, independent. You get perspective on the situation and you become independent. You don't depend on nobody. She's got her hand out, because queens are all about giving and receiving. So you're willing to receive the gifts that the universe are wanting to give to you, but you're also willing to give, and give the helping hand to those also in need. Okay? Maybe some good advice for someone who's in a similar situation. Okay, so let's go ahead and go off this Devil card in reverse. That detachment, that breaking free, reclaiming your power. Yeah, and it had something to do, like you reclaimed your power because someone was had diversionary tactics around you. Okay, so a lot of manipulation was going on from your past into your present, but it looks like you got a handle on it. Like you know, you already know. You saw the truth. You know, regardless if it came from a message or this third party contacted you and let you know, hey, they're doing this. Don't let them know I told you. That kind of scenario, you know. Yeah, that's what I'm gathering. Like the truth, it does come out. Okay, let those manipulators go. Let that negative activity go. Put it behind you. Lessons learned. Okay. Yeah, because then I get the Knight of Cups, and that's all about knight in shining armor, imagination. So you're definitely feeling. You're seeing the romance in life again. And I don't mean literally romance. I mean, like, you can look outside and go, clear blue sky, how wonderful, or, you know, look at that ocean, or look at those beautiful trees, and you're enjoying your surroundings again. Okay, very charming. Yeah, the Sun card, fun, warmth, success, positivity, and vitality. Happiest card in the tarot. Okay. So once you release that fear and release that manipulation and, you know, let it go, you know, and you find out the truth and you're willing to, okay, yeah, that was a lesson learned. Free yourself of that anxiety. Yeah. And it looks like if you haven't already, you're in the process of doing that because this is the present, okay? Good for you, Pisces. Let's go ahead and see what the near future has to hold. So, here in the near future, okay, here in the near future, you're feeling a little bit lonely, okay, Pisces, and maybe it has to do with letting those negative manipulating people, or whatever the situation was, away from you. It left you kind of lonely, you know. Maybe it was a friend, it could have been a sibling, it could have been, you know, a co-worker, you know, just somebody maybe that you enjoyed being around. But you're feeling a little lonely here, and it, you know, and it keeps you know, it keeps you up at night a little bit with anxiety, and you know, not really anxiety, but you're like, oh, you know, now what? Now who am I going to talk to? Okay. And then, and then that, you know, I get the Nine of Swords. So what? A Page of Pentacles in reverse is all about that. He's all about that loneliness, okay? And then with the Nine of Swords right after that, that's that kind of hopelessness. Don't feel hopeless, but it's not really hopelessness that I'm feeling. It's more like shucks, why didn't, you know, why'd they have to be like that kind of thing? Okay. And then I get the Knight of Wands upright, which is passion, lust, action, adventure, impulsiveness. So you're definitely going to be going on an adventure, okay? You're going somewhere. So you're a little bit lonely, you know, and you're thinking about it at night, and you're like, well, what am I going to do? And something clicks, and you go on some sort of adventure, and you take action, okay? Again, you know, on something. And I'm thinking I'm feeling like it's like an adventure, like maybe a road trip. Yeah. You know, and the loneliness stems from foolishness that was around you. Okay, again, that manipulation. But then the Justice card. You saw the truth. You saw the justice. By you letting go, or do let go, you remember, hey, you know what, it was just and true. I had to let him go. I had to keep true to my core values. So that's what's popping up. And again, hopelessness, aimlessly drifting, walking away from something with this Eight of Cups in reverse. Okay, so yeah, definitely. You definitely are feeling a little bit of that kind of, you know, it's going to bleed over into the near future. But again, something's coming you know, that you, yeah. You know, when you're laying down thinking about it at night, and this is coming up, because there's going to be good days and bad days, especially with somebody you care about. You're going to think to yourself, God, why were they so materialistic? Why were they so greedy? Why were they so dissatisfied about everything? You know, I was trying to help them, and they were just so greedy and dissatisfied. These are the things that are going to be going through your mind, or you know, I mean, I see it in the near future, so it's going to bother you still, and it does, Pisces. It bothers us when people hurt us, okay? And then I get the King of Wands in reverse, and that's all about ruthlessness. Like, you know, you're probably going, why'd they do that to me? So this is what's keeping you, it's going to keep you up for, you know, for a little while up at night, and when you think about it, it's not going to be, you know, you've just got to remember, Pisces, you are beautiful, you are, you know, you deserve the best, and the universe wants to give you that, because, you know, it's your rite of passage. Okay, and then, so, you know, then I get the Queen of Cups in reverse over top of that, and she's just, you know, feeling a little emotional, which it coincides with everything I've been telling you. Like, you know, when you let people go, even if it's just a sibling, you say, you know, I gotta stay away from them for a while, it hurts, okay? So let's go ahead and go off this adventure, this Knight of Wands, and see what's coming up for you. So, but that's all gonna pass, okay? Let your grieving period sort of. You know, I'm not saying that it was like, you know, they're gone, but you know, in a sense, they're out of your space. And there is a little grieving period. Take that time, okay? It's gonna pass real quick. It's not gonna last long, because you go on this adventure, and it's something you've been contemplating for a while, because I did get the Four of Swords, and it's something that you haven't told anybody you wanted to do. It's an adventure you've been wanting to do. If this resonates, let me know in the comments that you've been wanting to do, but you know, a certain event, but you haven't told anybody. Like, you know, you haven't really talked about it, but it's something you hold dear to you. And when you do this, you meet somebody, Pisces. Because I got the Two of Cups, and that's all about a partnership and an attraction, a relationship. There's a relationship. Once you get out and you do this venture, you meet somebody. Now, whether it be a friend, a new lover, somebody, it's unified. It's a good partnership. This adventure puts you on a new path. Absolutely does. So get over the nonsense. Well, you know, it's not really nonsense, but it kind of is. If you know, just let it go. Lessons learned. Reason why I say that, I just do not want you, Pisces, to get all caught up in the grief of it and not look at the lessons learned, and know that, you know, just wish them well. Wish this person that was manipulating you and doing this naughty, bad stuff, to wish them well. Wish them harmony, and wish them, you know, wish that they go down a path that's true to themselves, okay? And just go on your little adventure, okay? Because you're going to meet somebody, regardless if it's a lover, if it's a new friend, if it's somebody, and it's going to be a great alignment. So you're definitely going down the right path. Just don't dwell on the past too much, okay? That's the word I wanted to use. I didn't mean nonsense in a bad way, okay? So yeah, Pisces, things are looking good for you. I mean, you know, you've just got to get over this wishy-washy, and don't let it control you. You control it, so that, you know, you can break free and start meeting new people. I'm so excited for you, Pisces, and I wish you all the best. I'm sending you an abundance of positive and lots of hugs and kisses. And this is My World Tarot, and I'll see you at the next reading.